right, we'll start with an opening statement from Coach, and then we'll take questions for Ven-Allen and Ezra.
Well, that felt good. It really did. I felt really happy for our guys. Our guys been working their butts off and just hadn't been able to get over the hump, and it was great to get over the hump today. Thought we took everything that we had. We dealt with some adversity throughout the game, but just felt like we kept doing the things that we needed to win the game. And these two right here were great. Obviously, Ed sealing the deal with his free throws late, and Ben having the big block there at the end of the game to kind of seal it for us. But thought really proud of our guys to continue to battle the adversity, all of the noise, all the things on the outside, but just staying within themselves, stand together as a family, stand together as brothers, and being able to come in and get this good win today. And hopefully we'll have a start of something good. We had a really good February last year. Hopefully this will we can have a great February here in 24 as well.
Questions for your players?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've had a lot of nights in here where you looked dejected and crushed after some games. How good did this one feel for you?
It felt really good, man. We've been working. All the losses that we were taking, and we came in the next day, and our team's been doing a great job of just sticking to it, trusting everything, and coming in here with a lot of energy every practice, just super locked in. So it felt good for some stuff to pay off tonight. So
does getting that first one take a burden off your shoulders at all as a team, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just feels good to get back into that winning column and just get ourselves out of that hump. For me and a couple of the other guys, we've experienced getting over that hump, just taking one win to and making that one win turn into like 11 or 12 or whatever it was. We have a lot of confidence still, and we're still just continuing to work hard and coming in every day, listening to coach, and just trusting the process. So.
And Noah Carter had 14 in the first half and only 6 in the second half. What was the key to slowing him down?
Basically, the key was just to make sure I know where he's at, on transition. He's a very skillful player who can pop out and, roll, very build-up body, I could say. So basically, it was just to look, make sure, be aware of where he's at, and make sure that, if we get there and close out and just try and make him drive and make him shoot over us and just block out.
But you guys out-rebounded them by a good margin, 16 offensive rebounds. Even though they're the bigger team, how were you guys able to do that?
Just to be more physical. We've seen a lot of big guys, athletic guys in our conference that that are taking advantage of us with that. And so now we just got to be more physical, be more tough, and just have the mentality to just go ahead and go pursue the ball.
Ezra, you have 2 fouls in the first half and went back in. A lot of the time that hasn't happened. Do you feel like you've earned some trust there?
Yeah, I trust Coach. I trust whatever decisions he made. I did whisper in his ear a little bit. I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go back in. But, it just feels good to have a coach that just trusted me. And, we have a really good relationship. So, I knew I wasn't supposed to get that third foul.
Ezra, what was the key to that 10-0 run in the first half that helped you guys kind of get back in the game there?
I think it's just ball movement, just trusting each other. The ball was popping a lot. We were getting a lot of kick swings, and, we were just trusting each other. We missed a couple early, but we just continued to do it, and guys stepped up and made big shots. So, that's really it.
Ezra, where did you shoot from Isaiah West?
I mean, the kid he's really talented. He comes in, he works. I mean, he watches more film than a lot of players I've seen throughout my years in college, even in, at any other school too. Like, he knows every single play. Like, we do a little game during practice between me and him, and I've been here 2 years, and I know just about every play. And we do like a little game where it's like, if somebody messes up the play, like, that's a point for the other person, and it's like I'm up 1 right now. So that just shows you how much film he's watching as a freshman. And so, it's good to see that stuff pay off for him. He works really hard.
Anything else for the players? All right, thanks, Ed. All right, questions for Coach?
Yeah, they went up 20-9, and then through, all the way through basically to the middle of the second half, you guys pretty much took control. What do you think changed there?
It was really poor transition defense early on. Again, like I said, it was something that we talked about. This team really thrives off of poor shot selection and turnovers, and they really get out and run. But they were even running off of made baskets. We were scoring and really, jogging back for whatever reason and not really finding our guys. And they got ahead of us a couple times for a couple easy dunks. But what got us back in the game was we really locked in on the transition defense, got our defense set. And now they had to play against our half-court defense, and we feel like teams that do that, then it's to our advantage, and then we're able to get out ourselves, get a little bit, get up the floor. We don't get a lot of transition points, but we like to play with that force, so it just flattens the defense out for us. And I thought we did a good job of moving the ball. The ball was popping, and went with a little bit more of a experienced group today. Ran those guys heavier minutes, and Isaiah West was unbelievable, man. Super proud of that kid and what he's been able to just, wait his turn. Obviously, some of the other freshmen have had, gotten a nod in front of him, some, and probably not even deservingly so, because like you said, he knows everything on both sides of the ball. And it's just good for him to see that, for just our guys to see that, to see the kids stay ready, and once he get his opportunity, step up and be a big part of a huge win for us. I mean, like I said, these guys have been working and they've been staying with it, weathering out everything outside and just sticking together and coming in with the same energy, same, jovial spirit that they always have, but with focus, knowing that we could have a night like tonight and have more like the nights tonight. And like I said, I've said it before, I said it last year. This team is capable of going on a stretch and doing something really good, but it had to start somewhere, and unfortunately it started tonight.
Is this something you saw coming from Isaiah? Was there anything that maybe he'd shown that led you to give him that opportunity that maybe he hasn't had before?
No, I was just going to go with more of the solid performers. Again, like I said, I need our younger guys to get experience. I need for them to play, but at the same time, what you allow, it's kind of what you tolerate is kind of who you are. And I think I've been tolerating, a lot of mistakes from our younger guy because I need to play him. I need for us to gain experience, but at the same time, it's been costing us. And I really felt that this was a game that we really needed to get. So obviously, you saw the rotations shorten a little bit. Didn't get as many minutes. I mean, Jason played a little bit, and he was a little ill today too. He was under the weather, he was having some cold symptoms, flu symptoms, but still, I just thought that older group really set the tone, and they made plays when we needed to. E.T. made a big bucket down the stretch that we needed. I mean, we only made 1-3 in the second half. I thought we had some really good looks. Thought we had some really good looks in the paint against the zone. I thought the one that I thought Ben made a really strong move. Ty came in and tapped it out, and both of them rimmed out. So it's just how hard it is to win in this league. Whenever you feel like you have some momentum, it can get snatched away really quickly. But proud of these guys, proud of them continuing to work toward my goal. Obviously not the season and the point that we would like to be in, but we got bigger things ahead of us. And this is just a little bit of a rainy season that we've had to weather. And now it's good to see a little daylight, and it definitely feels good.
You mentioned kind of wanting to go on a run in February like last year. Last year it was kind of that loss in Tuscaloosa. Do you think that the loss in Auburn, a couple days ago could have a similar impact?
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, how ironic where it was the same date. Right? Somebody made that to the same date where we kind of had that blowout loss, and I just thought that the game, the number at the end of the game, the score kind of got away from us, but I thought it was in the balance a little bit. And then when, that's going to happen. I thought we had some good positive things happen. E.T. saw the ball go in a little bit more for him. Ven had a double-double that game, but, Tyron and Ezra were 3 for 19. We're not going to win too many games when those guys are, have those type of performances. But we know that they're very capable. They had good performances tonight. We had what I talked about last time, 3, 4, possibly 5, performances. That's going to give us a better chance to win, especially when we continue to play the defense that we're capable of playing.
When a team gets one like this, do you feel like it can maybe show them like we can do this and like we're capable of doing this moving forward, and you can build on it that way?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to get the wins. I think they know that they're capable of doing it, but being capable of doing something and actually doing it is two totally different things. So you got to get some fruit from, some reward from what you're putting in, and now you get a win, and now something to build off of. It's not talking about, losing 11 out of 12. We can get off of all of that and say that we're 1-0 February, what we are in February. We know what we've done in February before. See, we can, kind of rekindle some of that magic. We played the, top-heavy part of our league so far. And when you look at the game, we played Tennessee, we played Auburn twice, played Alabama. Who else we played? I mean, like probably the, LSU, played them at home. So it hadn't really been a lot of, been kind of the top-heavy games. So now I think we get some, not saying lesser teams. I hate to say that because it's, every team in this league is capable, but we're not playing the teams that are standing in the top, 4 and 5 in the standings. They kind of got that behind us. Obviously, we still got another game with Tennessee, a couple games with Florida, but I think that it's a great opportunity for us. I'll put it to you like that.
What was the locker room like after today?
I mean, those guys was happy, rightfully so. I mean, we know, it's when you hadn't won one, it could be talk about you not winning any, right? We never really felt that way. I never felt that way about this team, but until you actually do it, and it's those type of, little elephants in the room, they can loom large, but we got that off our back, so we're not that team. So we're going to continue to build and do what we need to do and go from here.